Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a very interesting program for you coming from Sagittarius and for the month of January 2018. And this program is called Lotteries and Career, Job, Business, Stock Market, the Forex, the Casino, and all kinds of financial situations, including financial luck in a speculative way. And this is for you coming from Sagittarius. First, I want to mention to you that this program is for everybody on earth who might be listening to me and watching me say this, for everybody who comes under the period of Sagittarius. Is not personally for you. To have a personal one for you, we can have a 90-minute Skype session. That will cost you USD 50. And during the 90 minutes, I will tackle your next 5, 6, and 7 years in all areas of your life, not only in the financial area, but romance and marriage and family and your health areas as well, including, of course, the business side and the career side and job side, and also for lottery luck as well. Now, first I want to talk to you, before I go to the lotteries a bit later, about your job possibilities in the month of January. Now, you coming from Sagittarius is going to have a very difficult month of January. Why? Because the planetary alignments are all against you, so it'll give your job position a lot of insecurity, and you have a danger of losing a job or making mistakes. You are going to be missing out on your promotions. Even the money factor is going to be troublesome. So you need to be very cautious about what you do in your job if you value it. To try and change a job in the month of January, I would not recommend, but if you really have to go, then go. And even if you land a job, it will not be the one to your expectations. If you are in business, then the month of January talks about losses rather than profits. So rather than expose yourself to risk for chasing new kinds of business, I would ask you to consolidate. Consolidate means what you have in your hands, try to make that stronger. Don't let that slip through your fingers as well. So you're going to have a tough time in job and business area. You can't afford to take business risks. Play safe and day by day let it pass. Let's see what happens for you in February later on. So these two areas have come under pressure for you. And if you're not careful, the mistakes you do in business, miscalculation, they can be very heavy. And the miscommunication in your job area will have to make you pay a lot. Now I'm going to give you your lucky ages. This can be applied to any area in your life, whether for romance, whether family, whether job, whether business, whether lotteries. And so your lucky ages for the month of January are your lucky ages are, if you happen to be the ages of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 65 or 74 or 83, you're going to be one very lucky person in the month of January. And even if I say that all areas of your life you're going to find hurdles and obstacles, but your age will override this, and you'll be lucky in some area of your life, including lotteries or including anything like that. If you are not of these ages, don't panic. You'll just have to make a consultation with me one day, the Skype session of 90 minutes, which will just cost you 50 ringgit to know your next 5, 6 or 7 years. I'm going to give you your lucky dates, DATES, in the month of January 2018. And these lucky dates are very special dates that I've picked out for you coming from Sagittarius. There will be an alignment of planets which is near perfect, so that all areas of your life there will be benefits possible. And the lucky dates I've chosen for you are the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th and the 29th. And on these dates which I've just mentioned, any area of your life, including lotteries, for you to buy them or to see if these are the dates of the draw dates, the dates on which the lottery is going to be drawn. So all this will give you a clue on how the luck will become fantastically good on these lucky dates which I've just mentioned. The 2nd, the 11th, the 20th and the 29th of January. Doesn't mean the other dates are not lucky, but these ones are special. Now, regarding lotteries, I have used my expertise as an astrologer to pick up the numbers which belong to different planets, the numbers and the planets which are going to be very active in the month of January in a positive way for you. So these numbers are there to give you some kind of benefits. So apply them to the lotteries. You may play the lottery of 1 to 49 or 1 to 59 or 1 to 69 or 1 even up to 72, or with the Powerball and all these things. So these are the numbers which I've used my energy to bring out for you. Later I will teach you how to use your own energy to get your own selection of numbers, and then you will use your selection of numbers to tally with my selection of numbers. If they coincide, then you choose those numbers. I'll show you many ways. Now, the first set of numbers I've chosen which are lucky for you in the month of January will be the number 2, and then 11, and then number 20, and then number 29, and then number 38, and then 47, and then 56, and then 65, or even up to 74 if you have such lotteries. So these numbers are going to be very active and they want to take the lead in the month of January. I've given you another selection of numbers to widen your choice. The second selection of numbers is the number 7 or 16 or 25 or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 70, or even if you want to go, some lotteries in some countries may go up to 100. Well, then it'll be your number 70 and then 79 as well. So from these numbers, from my end, from using my energy, I've chosen these numbers. Now you have to try and use your energy as well. How? I will show you some methods, the ones which are my favorites. So let's say you're playing the lottery which is from 1 to 49. Alright, you will take some paper and you will use a scissors and cut out 49 bits of paper, maybe 1 inch by 2 inch or 1 inch by 1 inch, up to you. And on each of them you're going to write a different number. The first one number 1, then the next one number 2, then the next one number 3, until you've done up to 49 numbers, if that's the kind of lottery you play. If you want to play the one with 72 numbers, then you have 72 little bits of paper which you will add up to 72 numbers. And then as you write number 1 on the first one, you crumple it up and you put it down. Number 2, crumple it up and put it down. Number 3, and go on like this. You will have a little hill of papers in front of you, 49 numbers. Let's say you're going for the 49 numbers. Alright? Now, how to, from that little hill, to get that energy? So I will show you different ways. Now what I do for myself is, I will want to channel some energy in me. So I will use my extremities. Fingers are extremities. The energy leaves us from the ends of our fingers, from the ends of our toes, from the end of our nose, from the end of our ears. This is how energy leaves us. Energy has to leave us, otherwise we will explode. And so we allow the energy to leave. But for this duration of picking numbers, we want to trap some energy. Just for that few minutes, 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you're going to do all that to get your numbers. And so for you coming from Sagittarius, I would use my thumbs and I would join it to the index fingers, to the first fingers. And what have I done? I've allowed energy to leave me through these areas, but I will trap the energy of Jupiter. The index finger is called the finger of Jupiter. And this way, the finger of Jupiter energy will be coming back to me again and again and build up to a fantastic crescendo of some kind. And then what I will do is, I'll have my numbers in front of me, and I may close my eyes sometimes, and I will think of a way how to channel energy. Sometimes some people think of saying a prayer. Nothing wrong. It's not a sin to win a lottery. Okay? And so, this way you will channel that fantastic energy. So you will close your eyes for 30 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you want. And some people think of some of their close relatives or parents or whatever who have died, and then they will channel their energy toward that one person and ask that person from the other side to send them some kind of signal. So do what comes naturally to you. And then when you have done that, then you open your eyes, you go and pick up the first number, open it, and then it may be the number 7, and so you write down on a piece of paper number 7. Then you crumble up the sheet and put it back in the pile. And you start again with that. So choosing your 6 numbers, you will do this ritual 6 times. I will teach you some other rituals as well. You need to wear your best colors. You need to face your best directions. You will only know this if I will be spending the 90-minute session based on your date of birth and time of birth and your palms and face reading you, and also using Kabbalistic tarot in the 90 minutes. Kabbalistic tarot have the power of divinity. Okay, so we will do that. And then when you have your sets of numbers and you have my sets of numbers, then you will see which ones coincide. Okay, and also apply this thing about your address number, your car plate number, your motorbike number, and your phone number. So see, it's a question of coincidences. Nothing is by accident. It's all a plan. So with all these numbers you have, you will now see which ones are connecting to each other, and you will then use your own inner strength, money, luck, energy, and you will be able to settle for that day. Now it's very important to know the draw date. Some of the dates drawn, let's say on a day which is for you Sagittarius, the 7th, let's say. 7th, it would be a lucky number for you. So I would go and buy the lottery which is going to be drawn on the 7th. That's for everybody in the world. Okay? Or I might go and buy, never mind the draw date, I might go and buy my lottery on my good date. So if according to your consultation with me, I will give you your own sets of numbers, and so you will use that to go and buy it. The buying part is very important. On that date you had the special good energy of alignment of planets, so you went and picked up the ticket on that day. So it's very important. When you visit me for that 90 minutes, I will give you, based on your date of birth, time of birth, and your palms, a calendar. For the rest of your life, you're going to know your good days, your bad dates, your bad days, your good dates. All that is a fantastic system that I have. And so I will formulate. And you will see for all areas of your life, not just for lotteries, whether in job, whether in business, whether love affairs, marriage, those dates, and even when to go for a hospital checkup, that calendar I give you will help you in all areas. And it is going to be 90% accurate most of the time, every day. So you got a lot of information coming when you consult me. Okay, so these are the ways to do it. Sometimes I've got A4 size paper, and I'll write the 49 numbers over there. I use different ways, whatever I feel. So I've got 49 numbers written there. So I will close my eyes, I will meditate, I will do all that. Then I will open my eyes, I will have a pen, and I will close my eyes again. I'll put my pen down on that paper. And then I will look at that number and say, okay, that energy brought me that number, I will write it down. So it's all getting numbers together this way. And it's a question of getting it right and channeling that energy like a laser, and then going on the good day to buy it, and looking for the draw date as well good, wearing my best colors. And with all that, I'm channeling my energy to trying to get something to connect. Because nothing in the world is by accident. Everything is a plan. That's why you need your horoscope to be read. It's a plan. And I will read that to you. Your next 6 or 7 years in all areas of your life as well. Apart from telling you what your palms show. Do your palms have signs of hidden luck? Hidden luck means lottery luck, inheritance, finding a number, finding a money somewhere or another without working. That's hidden luck. Your palms will show that. And I will tell you according to whether you have 10% hidden luck energy, whether you have 50% hidden luck energy, whether you have 80% in hidden luck energy. So I look forward to you. Now go to Skype, go to Facebook, send me a message, send me an email. It's all there under my video, all that information. And I look forward to your contact. And that way, let me get things right for you for your next 5, 6 or 7 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.